What is up, everybody? Hello. Howdy. Howdy ho. Howdy ho. Howdy hi hi ho. Howdy hi ho ho. What's up, Light Night? Random. How are you doing, Jacob? Welcome, guys. So, I did some offline playing, guys, and we are a little bit... I did some mountaining, and it's heavily spoilers. Like, what's going on. It's pretty heavily spoilers. Like we're about to have things happen. Here, I'll go ahead and do this so you guys can see what I'm looking at here. That's what I've been looking at. This is where I saved yesterday, and I haven't actually been. But I mean, I climbed up to the mountains, and I just did a random thing. I did a couple of story missions. You're gonna be wiped from YouTube because of YouTube's new rule. No, you're not. What are you talking about? I just had a Twitter discussion with some larger channel because they misunderstood it. Everybody's misunderstanding that because they just are not looking at the rules. It talks about collecting. What the rule says is it's talking about people collecting information on children under the age of 13. I have no even remotely idea how any content creator is collecting information from kids that are under the age of 13. Now, I could see that if something is made for kids, and kids are the people that are commenting on the video, and kids are the only ones that are watching the video, that is what it's for. So, as long as you're not a channel that is literally dressing up in a Barney costume, or a Spider-Man outfit, or a Frozen costume, helping their viewers count to 5 and teaching them the difference between the colors of red and blue, you have literally nothing to worry about. Wait, what? That is definitely not true, Light Knight. I don't know where you heard that. I have no idea where you heard that, but that is 100% untrue. I don't even... That's not going to happen, no. I would need to... I could guarantee without even having to look that up that that's not true. And if it was true, I would definitely want to see some documentation on that, because I believe that not even a little. You got 3 pins today? Nice. I have no idea what that means, Catalina. You're 21? Now, granted, I'm saying that I don't need to look it up because I already know the laws around this. YouTube wouldn't do that. There's a lot of things wrong with that. There might be something along the lines of that, but I don't think they're gonna just straight... See, that's the problem. That's the problem right there. That's the problem. YouTube content creators making videos about this stuff. You can't be objective. They can't be objective when making videos. They can't be, because they're thinking that their livelihoods are at stake. It's all opinionated. If there's ever somebody you cannot trust, it is somebody who is biased to believe one thing. And that is YouTube content creators are biased to think that everything is going to shit all the time. All the time. Oh man, it bugs me because I see it so much. Everything gets blown out of proportion. I get it. I really do. I really do. you know, when it comes to the problems of YouTube, they make it hard sometimes. They make it really hard. Like, I have troubles with my own progression on YouTube, but in no way do I fault YouTube ever for that. Never would I fault YouTube. Well, Light Night, you know what? There's a lot of YouTubers that also do. There's a lot of flat earthers out there that make YouTube videos, and you know what every flat earther does to prove their points? They don't do research. They don't do experiments. They point you to YouTube videos made by flat earthers who also don't do experiments and who don't do their proper research, and who also point you to other YouTubers who just made videos with opinions. Again, you know, you can do it with anything. And like when it comes to like flat earth, that's a huge one that people don't even realize. It's the same thing with flat earth. Content creators can make captivating content about anything, whether it's true or not. And it is up to every person themselves to filter out the information, to filter out what is true, filter out what is false, by listening to everything and not jumping to conclusions. Like, the first source I went to when I heard about this whole COPPA thing, you know, the very first source I went to YouTube directly. I went to YouTube Creators channel, which is YouTube's channel to let their creators know about things going on the platform. And that video, that I made me completely understand that most channels have nothing to worry about. Some do. Some channels definitely do. Some channels definitely have things to worry about when it comes to it, but very, very minor. And the channels I'm talking about are generally pretty creepy in my eyes. They're like I'm thinking of one channel in particular that was like Spider-Man and a Frozen lady and a dude dressed up in a Frozen costume, and they're doing weird things that are just that adults would never watch, that is supposed to be kid oriented. That's the kind of content they're talking about. And they're not talking about like maybe children to children content might also be affected. Child stars, children who are YouTubers, their channels might be affected as well, because since they are children, they only will attract other children to watch their content. Therefore, their content is marketed directly to kids. Therefore, they will have that outcome. But not a channel like mine, where if I say fuck once, there, I'm no longer even remotely family friendly. How could anybody even remotely take me as being made for kids by just swearing even once? You know, they can't. And even so, that's not what the law is about. It's about protecting the privacy of children under the age of 13, because they cannot protect their own identities, their own privacy as well. Because kids aren't smart, and parents don't regulate their children. They don't keep their children from spouting out their information all over the internet. And that's the problem, is kids saying too much information about themselves online. That's the problem. What's up, Lucas? And there's a lot of kids out there that are just and that's what the law is really about. It's about kids giving out too much information about their privacy not being protected. And so what's happening with this is any channels that are made for kids are now going to be where the data taken from the users of that channel is going to be severely reduced. So they're going to take a lot less data from those channels. And then those comments, the comments on those videos, on those videos will be removed, and no more ads will show up on there, because you can't, if you're targeting kids, you can't put an ad on something that is for kids, because that is then trying to get the kid to buy something. And that's the problem. There's the problem. Is if you put ad revenue on something that is made for kids, then the ads that have to go to the kids Yeah, they're going to kids, not to people who actually have the means and monetary gains to get them. It's marketing to kids who will then go to their parents and be like, "Mommy, I want this and this. I saw it on a commercial. Can we go? Or can I do this?" That's what happens. It's the advertisement. They just want the advertisements and the privacy of children to be top. But your nephew knows how to it's not about that, Lucas. It has nothing to do with their ability. In fact, the thing is that if the kids never watched, adult kind of content, then this really wouldn't be an issue. But they can't. There's a couple of things that the law makes sure that just kids can't do, and it makes logical sense. So if you argue with this law, you're arguing without, for one, not thinking about it, and for two, making yourself look silly. You're being silly, right? Anywho, sorry. I just got done with a freaking discussion on that over on Twitter, so I was tired. I was tired because it's a bigger content creator and he's just insulting me using he has a larger platform. So, his tweets are sitting there getting likes by all of his followers and retweets and all this, making me look like a bad guy when I'm just providing him with information that he's skipping, that he's ignoring, and then making me look like the bad guy. When he's sitting there insulting me and attacking me, and I'm just providing him with information. Random, stop. I have not broken any laws. Alright. Actually, I want to listen to this. Let's listen to this song. It's kind of suiting. The law has violated the law. There you go. It looks like from this that I'm the one who put this in. Holy crap, this person is 334. I'm gonna go ahead and like this just because you have so much missions here done. Peppermint mochas? I haven't had a mocha in such a long time. I used to drink peppermint mochas. Okay, so what I did when I was last on, I'll go ahead and show you guys after we finish the roads. I didn't want to continue without streaming because I felt like it was like I shouldn't do that. But I did, I didn't want to continue with the main story parts. There are things that you guys missed a little bit. We know that I lost BB at the end of the last stream. And then I still don't have BB, but we've already done everything we need to get BB back, and now we're gonna head back to, why am I going to one that's 320 meters away? For 6 hours. As 11-year-old. Yeah, I don't think you drink much coffee. Or your parents are just not doing a good job at keeping that kind of stuff up from you having to do that kind of stuff. Anywho, this is the pathway I made to get back to base. Interesting stuff. Okay, there's the main area. Alright, but now I actually need to go back up the mountain. Your dad started drinking coffee at 10? Yeah, so all of these zip lines super help. A mimosa champagne? Oh, you're saying what a mimosa is. Who asked what a mimosa was? Explain that recipe. It's a home. Oh, okay. Brandy asked what a mimosa was. I see it now. I didn't see the comment. No worries. Bro, you're gonna get a million likes from me for having this here, bro. Because you saved me such a long trek. By him having that there, he saved me a very long trek. You have to wait a while? Oh, I can go back and give more likes to things that I use? Bruh. I will totally give that dude even more likes later. How the flip am I gonna get down from here? Oh my word. Oh, I'm almost next to the first prepper. Let's go say hi to that guy, I guess. And then that looks like a way... Oh, maybe not. Almost ruined. Truck long range. That's okay. I don't know who would choose to prep to live on top of the tallest mountain, but what else? What? Bruh. I only have one PCC as well. Whatever. I'm just gonna take it anyways. It looks like there's almost a way to just straight climb up this whole... What the flip is that? Oh, that's the weather station. Oh man, it looks so much... they look so weird from up here. Oh, and there's the thing. You know what? I am going to put a PCC out over here instead. Can this one see? Because I don't think I'm going to be going back out to that place ever again. Once I go there the once. I will be coming back here though, several times. Is this the top of the mountain? I think it is. Not even that far away, honestly. Na 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 ya. Na na na. Well, how am I going to get... I'm gonna need to put 2 down, I think. Just to get the thing. Oh, that hurt. Put a sign? How would that help? Okay, hold on. I'm trying to see a place that I can see the everything. Maybe if I can at least find a spot where I can still climb up from the lower area. No, this is looking good. Oh no! The one, my freaking PCC broke. So that means I can't... Oh, okay, wait. Nope, see, I can't use it. It's broken. Flip. That, it totally would do that, too. At the top of the mountain? Oh, yeah, I guess I could have just because I was up at the top. Okay. You know, he wants to be a mod here, yet I don't think he actually has listened to anything I've said. What the flip? You'll start drawing? You'll draw a pin of me? Oh, thanks, Catalina. Oh, now he's in there. What the frick?
Sam! Sam!
Dead man.
Oh, thank God I got through.
Where are you?
No idea. I'm seeing tanks and soldiers. The uniforms date back over a century. World War II era, I suspect. Did you see the man leading the soldiers?
No.
I think it's the guy you told us about.
The born and bred warrior asshole who's gunning for BB?
He must be our true home, right?
Don't ask me. This is only my second time. And without BB, he'll be hard to find.
Lucky for you, I've got BB here in tip-top shape, just waiting for you. Where should we meet?
Is there anything unusual or distinct near you?
Hey, what's up,
I'm
Freya?
in the sewers. Hang on. I can see a tower through a hole. A square tower, right above my position.
Gotcha. I'll find it and search for a sewer entrance. Can you sit tight for now?
Gladly. I won't move an inch.
Yeah, well, if I'm slow, you might have to.
What?
That warrior asshole. He wasn't after me. He was after BB.
Fuck me.
Right. If he's looking for anyone, it's you.
Oh no. Hurry the hell up, Sam.
Keep it together. I'm on my way. And don't hook up BB either. You'll lead him straight to you.
Oh boy.
Not that you would, since you hate them.
I just did because I was scared to death.
Disconnect, now.
Already done.
Don't let him take BB.
How? If he shows up with his soldiers, what do you expect me to do? Fight back? If I have to choose between BB and myself, well...
You won't. I'm ending the call.
Sam, it's not easy being me. No wife, no children, no friends. And so I sought solace. Over time, I made them a... But meeting you has opened my eyes. You're very special, Sam.
There we go. Did this just turn into COD? Indeed. I like how that didn't hurt me at all.
You did good, Will. See you soon.
Brandy, if you understand everything I have ever... If you understand what I write and how I speak, you do not understand things on the first grade level. I do not speak clear enough for very young people to understand me. I use too many words that will end up making it hard for people to understand. Well, reading means retaining the information as well, Brandy. like retaining the very specific information they want you to read.
Over here.
Lou.
The little one should be working again. Let me see. Oh, well then. Maybe this is a special beach. For soldiers who died in battle.
Maybe we should get the hell out of here.
Yes.
I'm surprised. I thought you would have abandoned BB by now.
Discard precious hardware? Never. So, do you still share memories? I see.
Stay here. Seems like I got other memories to tend to. I'm taking him down as you get us both out of here.
You know, Sam, I'm starting to understand why BB is so important to you.
Huh?
It's just a tool. Life and death are supposed to be irrelevant. But we've got attached to each other all the same, haven't we?
Kid's not just a tool. Name's Lou.
Lou, huh? That's a good name.
You just saw this on a Let's Play? What's up, KV?
Where's my baby? Guns back on, boy. Baby. Get my baby. Take fire.
reinforcements. Man.
My dear.
Thanks, Freya. Hong Kong. Oh, that was rude. Whew. Oh, thanks, guys. Right. I speak Russian. Да. Я говорю по-русски. Неплохо. Нет, я очень плохой говоришь по-русски. Говорит по-русски. AV will definitely say that my Russian could be better. Man. Run, bro. I'm like freaking pushing him straight up to him. Yeah, keep on getting... Ow! Keep getting reinforcements. See if I care. One sec, BB. I'm gonna grab us this assault rifle and this blood bag, and then I'm gonna calm you down.
Get my baby.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna calm you down, BB, right over here. Alright. What's up, buddy? It's okay, buddy. It's okay, buddy. Bleep, bleep, blop. Right. Я тоже.
Where's my baby?
I like how we're in the middle of a wars. We're in a thing. Like a ghast in Minecraft, kind of. Man, he was really stressed out. We have to get him really. We have to really get him okay here. Rocking in one hand, beer in the other, right? If I was drinking beer, that'd be hilarious. Okay, that should be good enough.
Right. Where's my baby?
Look at this guy with the rocket launcher. He's gonna get the rest of my shotgun rounds. Oh, I didn't want to mess with you yet. Hold on. Hold on. Damn. Oh, I ran out of health things anyways. Notch's cat. That's funny.
This is all my fault. I should never have put you in that prison. Hmm. Interesting. What happened? Man, we don't even know.
Hmm.
Lou. Lou? Lou?
How's little Lou doing?
No response.
Well, look at that. The child's taking a shine to me. You two were out cold, so I had you brought here. You were right. Whatever you did back there returned us to our own world. I put your cargo and gear in your private box. You slept for a whole day, you know. Slept like the dead.
Hey, what's up, Sam?
I'm already back in Capital Knot. Fragile's beach has been coming in handy. Sam, I owe you an apology. Lou was the name you were going to give your own baby if he'd had made it. I should have put it together.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I found some records from 10 years ago. A death, sudden, in the middle of a town. Young woman in the prime of her life. Nobody knew until it was too late. A void out. Her husband, who was a member of Bridges, had dooms. He tried, but he couldn't get to her in time. The whole town was wiped off the map, leaving nothing but a big crater and him. Because he was a repatriate. People wanted answers. Did the man hide his wife's body on purpose? The only survivor was the only suspect. He was easy to blame, and people did. And pretty soon,
Your mind is blown.
they were blaming Bridges too. The man felt responsible, so he left. And his wife, who died, her name was Lucy. She'd been pregnant, poor woman. They were going to name their son Lou.
Didn't happen.
But it did. President Strand told me. She talked about you all the time. He didn't have to cut all ties and walk away, she said.
You wanna shut the fuck up?
Calm down, Sam.
Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds? Maybe.
I told you before about my body. 70% harvested from cadavers. Do you want to know the real reason why? Because the story you've heard is one I made up. The truth is, I'm Frankenstein's monster. Artificial. Grown from pluripotent stem cells. And when that vital spark didn't manifest in all my organs, they replaced the defective ones with those of the dead. I never had a birthday. I'm a soulless meat puppet. No ka, a dead man. People born the traditional way have beaches. You have one. BB too. But I have no such connections. No mother. No afterlife. No beach. You see now why I'm so obsessed with it all? Why I joined Bridges? The battlefield. Now that was an awful beach. But strangely, I didn't hate it. Because I knew you were coming for me. I've never felt that before. Connected to someone, anyone. You didn't have to cut all ties and walk away. The president was right about that much.
Wasn't anything to walk away from. It's not like I was ever welcome there.
Even I was welcome. Oh, that. You were holding it. It's an old dog tag, US issue. Wasn't easy prying it out of your hand. Clifford Unger, as you can see. I looked him up in our database. Found a match. He was US Army Special Forces. Fought in Kosovo, Iraq, Afghanistan.
That's him.
Well, that's all I've managed to dig up so far. You must be caked in chiral matter from the battlefield. Time for a shower, I'd say. Oh, I won't be joining you this time. The Die Hardman issue is no longer a concern. I've seen to it that our conversations won't be recorded.
Sam, do you copy?
I was gonna skip this, but
Time here stopped while you two were on that battlefield. If my thinking is correct, the dimension to which you traveled is a kind of beach. To explain a little, our bodies, our heart, all occupy the same space, but our souls, our car, have beaches all their own. These beaches are given form inside our brains by our beliefs, religion, philosophy, and so forth. As a result, a beach can be anything, and those anythings form a multiverse. However, if many people die at once, their beaches can become entangled, creating a strand field. This phenomenon is exacerbated in wartime by omnipresent feelings of resentment and despair. Beaches are more easily and frequently entangled. On such a beach, exits vanish and experiences cycle endlessly. Picture it like a record player. The needle skips, playing the same phrase again and again. They're fighting a battle that has no beginning or end. Round and round it goes. Now, the battlefield you visited was in Eastern Europe in World War II. Which is strange, given that the man you encountered, Clifford Unger, played no part in that conflict. I can't explain it, but if you can connect me to the chiral network, who knows what we might discover.
so connecting him to the chiral network is what we're doing.
Still there, Sam? If so, I have a request. When you're ready, head upstairs to the delivery terminal.
You okay?
I am so confused what you're going on about, Sam.
John, is that you? What are you doing here? My wife's checked in. They don't want a repeat of last year. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were there.
Freya, she probably did.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All.
Sam, the west side side of that region is covered by a massive tar belt. Beyond it is Edgenot City, the last bastion of civilization you'll find. It's your final destination. Once you use the Cubit to connect it, the chiral network will span the entire continent. The rebirth of America is so close. And remember, that's where Amelie is being held captive.
What?
We need you to bring her home safely. But before you cross the tar belt, there's one more knot we need you to tie. Hartman will help you get it done.
Sam, I'd like for you to bring me a few things. First, the dog tags you took from that soldier. Tuck them away in a pocket so you don't misplace them. Second, Mama's corpse. Her body shows no signs of necrosis. A closer study may yield information that could prove instrumental. Suffice it as... I don't have much time. See to your preparations. You'll find an official order.
It's not gonna let me use a truck, is it?
All right, Sam. Take care of her. And don't worry, she won't go necro. Millingen's special. Be funny if these Ha of ours ended up being the key to saving us all.
Have a good day, Sam. I'm not sure what you're going on about, but clearly you need to take a break. Have a lovely day.
Order assigned. Restrictions lifted.
I wonder if I can get up and around. Maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I want to try to go up this way. Or just completely turn around due to the animation. Are you flippin' serious right now with this? I don't want to have to run up there and then you have to put me through these cutscenes every dang time. Even if the back of my truck is... Even if the back of my truck, guys, even if the back of my truck is super weighted down, the front of my truck still swerves down to the bottom. Even if all of the weight of the truck is pointed down, it'll still swerve and do a complete U-turn on hills. Yeah, I get it. There's BT. No! No! Why are you sliding the front down the hill? I need you to not slide the front of the truck down the hill. That's not how it would behave in real life, though. That's not how it would behave in real life. It's just a way to keep you from using trucks up hills. That's not how it would behave in real life. They just don't want you to use trucks going up hills. They want you to just walk. Whatever. Since I'm clearly not allowed to use a car here. It's even turning me down the opposite direction. Wait, where's my stuff? Wait a second. I just realized that I'm not wearing, like, my leggings or anything. Like a speed, like any sort of skeleton. The speed skeleton I have on me is the only one I actually have. I feel like if I'm gonna connect one, it's gonna need to be over there. Let me just get to there, that custom marker, and that's where I'll put the thing. You're not an uncle, your brother tricked you? Well, sorry to hear that, Shaggy. Who's the body? It's the sister, it's the mama lady that was in previous things. She is now one with, her sister. Lockney. I literally can't stop myself from moving right now. Are you serious? Oh, thanks. Thanks. Apparently my game was just thinking that I was trying to sprint in circles during that time. Oh my word.
Stands a shadow of a man shaped just like me. My curiosity keeps me confused. But still I stand here on my own, with nothing left to lose. And with the rain I don't accept, wash away my sins. Simply trouble my walk home and my spirit. Because I never said no or put up a fight. And I'm emotionally impaired. When I look at you, and I'm trying to keep these bones inside my skin. But my body's in the hole my shadow digs. And as I struggle to maintain my position,
What's up, Satoon?
the oil's dried from this heart of rusted tin. And I wonder if I survive this without you.
What the flip? How did that make sense? How in the flip does that make sense? How in the actual flip does that make any damn sense? How? How does that make any sense? What just happened there? How does that make any flippin' sense, even remotely, what just happened? Apparently, I can fly down an angle of a hill. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Because that was a slope. That was a slope. And I just fell like this. All the way down to the bottom. I fell down. It was like...
Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome,
Wow.
Sam Porter Bridges. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Shaggy needs to chill. What is Shaggy doing?
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Whatever.
Too close.
Dude! Will this work? This might work even better than that one, honestly, because this still reaches, this will still reach both areas, and it's easier to get to. What? How far away is that? If that's still 300, over 300 meters away. There we go. Nice. Way better.
Let's do this.
Oh wait, I don't have to actually go up there to do that. No.
Construction complete.
I can carry 2 PCCs on my back. Alright, I'm gonna delete that one. Useless one right over here. That I have down. Ah, this one. Because this one can reach both up there and back that way, saving me more bandwidth. Retracted or not, I don't care. If people are saying things to be disruptive, I'm gonna make them less disruptive. And just because you retract something doesn't mean you didn't say it. Okay, this looks like it'll be fine. I'm not gonna put another one up here.
Stands a shadow of a man shaped just like me. My curiosity keeps me confused. But still I stand here on my own, with nothing left to lose. And with the rain I don't accept, wash away my sins. Simply trouble my walk home and my spirit. Because I never said no or put up a fight. And I'm emotionally impaired. When I look at you, and I'm trying to keep these bones inside my skin. But my body's in the hole my shadow digs. And as I struggle to maintain my position, this heart of rusted tin. And then I wonder if I'll survive this without you.
I think the soundtrack is gonna get awarded? I don't think so. No. It's very good music, but and it kind of gives the emotional tug that I think Kojima was going for, but lyrically I don't think it fits as much with the game. The lyrics of the things don't necessarily work, but the songs themselves and the emotional appeal that they promote most definitely fit very much with the game. Like that song was called "Without You." Who is he without? Honestly, he isn't without anybody right now. He has BB, you know. So that kind of stuff doesn't make sense, but it still makes the emotional of what it makes you feel, though. Yeah, I wasn't crying. No, I was just admiring it. I like to listen to the music of the game.
Displaying performance evaluation. Request to join UCA. Registered. Awaiting Cupid connection.
And lost them at some sort of time. Well, there is. He has a connection with BB, and that's the connection.
Please proceed into the facility with the cadaver. Good work.
To see the things. What does that mean? He seriously has padded. Oh, okay. It's talking about him.
Well, you certainly caught me with my pants down. Glad you could make it, Sam. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to alarm you, but I am what I am. Ah, please lay her down there. Still no sign of them.
You know your heart stops beating.
It stops every 21 minutes. I spend 3 minutes on the beach, and then return. 60 deaths and 60 resurrections per day. 60 opportunities to search the beach for my departed family. This is how I live. This is my life. So, while you've traveled to and from the sea an impressive number of times, my beach count is a little higher. 218,549.
Wow.
I see myself in that crater. My wife and my child. It's like looking at the shape of my heart. The doctors called it myocardial cordiformia. Mine is an especially unusual case. I have pictures. Care to see Hartwent's heart-shaped heart? No, you really should. It doesn't run in the family. You know, I never came to terms with their loss. In the days that followed, I became obsessed with an idea that the beach is real and they are on it. I would induce cardiac arrest, 3 minutes at a time, and search for them, day after day after day.
Also, you could say goodbye.
Quite the opposite. It is said that everyone's beach is different. So what if everyone's afterlife is different too? I find the thought terrifying, spending eternity alone, which is why I decided to find my family and make sure to move on with them.
You mean die with them?
If death would see us reunited, then yes. But the repeated cardiac arrests took their toll on my heart. The muscle gradually deformed. And after a while, they started calling me the beach scientist. Hartman. I'm glad we could have this conversation. A body that doesn't necrotize. No sign of decomposition. It's as if she were still alive. The perfect mummy. An impeccable corpse.
What's wrong?
Where's the other thing you were supposed to bring? Ah, found it. Behold.
Wait, dead man?
It appears to be an umbilical cord. Human by the looks of it, I think. But this was no ordinary conduit between fetus and placenta. It looks more like a BT's tether. And this was Mama's? Yes. A body that doesn't necrotize and an umbilical cord connected to the beach. These are remarkable discoveries, Sam. Enough to set my sore heart racing.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
I apologize if our conversation gets cut short. I must go back to the beach and look for my wife and child. One person, one beach. That's the rule. But I'm the exception. My beach is connected to others, as if it were the beneficiary of a coronary bypass. Maybe this twisted heart of mine made it possible. All I know is that I will find them. even if my every visit raises new questions. I'll have my answers one day. One day.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
The battlefields. The endless wars you found yourself trapped in. Why do World War era soldiers wander the beach a century after they fell? Normally the souls of the dead move on. The beach is just a corridor, a place through which they pass on the way to the other side. But if regret, resentment, a fervent desire to remain, if these feelings are powerful enough, they may give rise to an altogether different beach, a collective purgatory for an army of the damned. Clifford Unger. His misery and hatred, combined with your BB acting as some sort of catalyst, have brought these battlefields to our world.
2 minutes to cardiac arrest. Please proceed to a safe location.
It's just a theory.
You think Higgs is pulling his strings? Pulling all their strings?
Ensure you are in a stable position.
I don't know. But evidence does suggest that Higgs brought them here.
1 minute remaining. Please hold on to something secure.
Oh, before I forget, I have a favor to ask.
Activating lab security measures.
Could you just relax until I come back? Time stops on the beach, but not in the scene. Rest assured, it'll only feel like 3 minutes to you. We'll continue this shortly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Can I get up? Takes his shoes, right? Is that everything? Okay, well, I think we looked at everything that we could. Oh, wait, we didn't look at the bridges thing. No, I'm not seeing anything remotely out of the. Oh well, hold on. Can I look at that? Yes, I want to look at this.
No luck. Visit 218,550. Oh, sorry. Where were we? I may be used to the 21-minute cycle, but for a first-time face-to-face meeting, there's just too much to cover in one go-around.
Can't be easy living like this.
Yes. And no. Now that I'm acclimated to it, it isn't especially, onerous. Defecation, ablution, nutrition. Most of life's basic functions fit rather easily into a 21-minute time slot. Sleep is the tricky one. And intercourse, I suppose. Verbal or physical. Not that someone in my position has to worry much about either. Do you read, Sam? Listen to music. Watch films? You know, I keep busy. I have a collection.
I didn't even notice all the DVDs on the shelf.
Some very
I would have checked. I would have looked on the shelves for titles I recognize.
Everything consumable within a 21-minute window. All from
never mind.
Stranding, of course. But honestly, the 21 minutes I spend here, all downtime, nothing more. Time spent waiting to go back to the search. My body may be present, but my soul is on the beach. I'm already dead.
I know that feeling. Lost my family in an accident.
Well, I never expected you to open up to me. I've read about your circumstances. I lost my family in an accident too. I was in the ICU having heart surgery, out of town, in the city. When it was clear that I was going to pull through, my wife took my daughter back to the house to collect some things for me. And then they were caught in the void-outs. The city and the hospital were spared the worst, but the shockwave knocked out the power and my life support. I woke up on the beach. The people who died in the two void-outs were there. What happened? What's going on? I saw my wife and my daughter in the procession. Hey! It's me! Where are you going? Wait! Don't leave without me! No! Don't go! Please, don't go! The ICU's backup generator kicked in, and I was brought back to life by the defibrillator. exactly 21 minutes after my heart had stopped. And that was the last time I saw my family. It's my damned heart's fault that we were torn apart. But it's also the reason I'll see them again someday. It defines me. I am Hartman. Ever since, I've walked the beaches of others. I follow my family's footsteps for a while, and when I get tired, I return here to continue my research. It's funny though, even when my heart stops, the pain lingers. You have any family photographs, Sam? Pity.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest. You mind telling me what I'm doing here before you go back to the beach?
Oh, of course. There's a Prepperone station in this area. Our scientists stationed there are researching material from before the Death Stranding.
What kind of material?
The Earth has a long memory. It's trying to tell a story, one that goes back to the very beginning, one that not even the Death Stranding could erase. The scientists are all colleagues of mine from the earlier expedition. I'd like you to bring them onto the chiral network. Amelie proposed we establish our research posts along this belt. Despite a worldwide search, this is the only area known to contain fossils from the late Cretaceous period, when the dinosaurs died out. The assumption being that the last ones lived here, and here alone. You see, hiding in the earth then are memories of a major mass extinction. Clues that could tell us how to survive our predicament. Certainly, that was Amelie's hope as part of the advanced team when she assigned our backup team here. The past informs the present and aids us in building the future. She was careful to impress that upon us before she went west.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Shut up. I'm putting you on mute. Sometime later, we began to observe unusual activity in the tar belts outside Edgenot City. Vast quantities of tar began surfacing, spreading, consuming many of my colleagues, as well as a chiral way station. The whole incident defied explanation.
You think Higgs is to blame?
I don't know, but we needed that way station. It was essential to expanding the chiral network westward. That's why I'm asking you for your help.
Right, Satoon? I'm waiting for it.
It won't be much given the handful of equipment.
He's gonna get knocked unconscious and fall on the floor.
Nothing like the knot cities, that's for sure. But a knot is still a knot. Sam, I want you to use the Cupid to put the scientists on the network, then go to Amelie. Afterwards, we can get back to the important job of researching the deaths.
And that's why his floors are made of cushions.
Don't worry about him, Sam. The air mat floor absorbs the impact. I'll unlock the door for you.
What? I didn't get a choice in that. Oh. Removed the likes and then gave him back. That's funny. I didn't have a choice in that. So they
Sam,
better not
you
have
heard it.
taken that. I would
Grab
not
the
have
order
done
at
that to
every
his
terminal.
record. Night, random. Sleep well.
Our ultimate objective in this region is to build a replacement for a way station that was lost to the tar. The first step is to put a shelter with our scientists on the chiral network. Now, we don't know the first thing about Emily's status or what Higgs is up to. Now, that's a concern for us as much as you. But we won't know more until we get to Edge Knot City.
Was flip the glass, right?
This region first. You should start with the geologist and the paleontologist. The latter's holding something for the Evo Devil biologist, so I recommend you save her for last. That way, you can finish a delivery and link up the final site in one go. Once all three are on the grid, come back here. Then we can get to work on the replacement for that lost way station.
Are you serious? Are you flipping cereal right now? You want me to flippin' deliver an antimatter bomb to what's her flip? What the flip is wrong with you?
Thermal pad. Indispensable gear for cold weather up.
You're brushing your teeth? Nice. Do I attach this to suit? Device attached to the shoulder or hip that will automatically... Oh, okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and equip these boots. Attached to suit. Attached. And then attached to suit. And then carried on back, hang on tool rack. I am this. They can just. They're gonna be holding on until I freaking get things up to go over there. I can't go back in. I was like, I want to go back in there. What's wrong with you guys? Well, there's already a zip line here, which makes me happy, and a truck. No connecting zip lines. Well, I'm gonna use the crap out of that truck.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Geologist of ours has been studying fossils as part of... He's been out there conducting excavations for a while now and has begun to suffer the effects of chiral... No doubt the result of excessive exposure to chiralium during the dig. Until the site is properly decontaminated, nor will his... So we need you to bring him some chiralium scrubbing.
Administering shock. Stand clear. The stratum the team was investigating, the time of the infamous mass extinction, which brought the reign of the dinosaurs to a close, leaving... It's the most recent of the Big Five, and one of the largest mass extinctions the world has ever seen. In any event, Our team found...
Right.
Guess what it was? A fossil beach. If that is indeed what it is, then he has made a tremendous discovery. Therefore, Sam, it is essential that you deliver those chiralium scrubbing agents as soon as possible.
One more thing, Sam. For this run, you'll be transporting an antimatter bomb. A Bridges paleontologist working on a dig says he needs it. Apparently, the fossils he wants to study are buried deep beneath tar, and the only way he can get to them is by blowing it wide open.
Wow.
Now, hopefully, I don't need to tell you to be extra careful when handling high-yield explosives. Make sure you keep that container in one.
Thanks.
Sam, I'm sure you haven't forgotten, but you need any irregularities should...
Order assigned.
Sam, so Hartman told you all about the lake. How the attack that created it changed his life forever. Not only did he lose his family, he very nearly lost himself. For 21 minutes, he was in a state of cardiopulmonary arrest. Under normal circumstances, he would have died. Therapeutic hypothermia saved his life. But the 21 minutes he spent on the other side had a lasting effect on him. Perhaps due to the shock, his Doom's abilities seem to have increased. And now he takes every opportunity to walk the beach in search of his family.
My apologies, Sam. You came all this way to visit me, yet I neglected to give you a proper farewell. Do be careful out there. As I mentioned before, this region is rich in memories of death and extinction. It should come as no surprise that BTs are sighted here more frequently. Perhaps you recall the models in my lab? Their designs were all based on eyewitness accounts. Though I suppose they must have struck you as strange, considering the many times you've come face to face with the real McCoy.
Oh, damn it! This antimatter bomb is definitely gonna explode. I need to just finish making the things, honestly. I need to just make my freaking zip lines so I don't have to worry about it. Haha! Perfect. Oh my word! They're so far away. They are so flippin' far away though. Who's that? That's where I need to go right now.
Construction complete.
You know, there's a timefall shelter over there that I think I'm gonna actually go to. Well, I guess I shouldn't, now that I'm thinking about it, because it's just going to cause me more problems. The bomb. You don't have the floating carrier thing? I don't have it on me, but I can't ride my zip lines with it. So, I mean, I know I'm not using my zip line for it right now, but, I plan on using, I don't know, I probably should, you're right, I probably should use the floating carrier. I don't think I have it on me though, no. Floating carrier would save the damage, indeed, to the antimatter bomb. Okay, I think I'm gonna put another one up here. Wait, how far away am I? I might be better if I just put it up there instead. I have no grenades on me. So I'm gonna have to do this a different way. Damn it. Ah. I can't. It wouldn't even let me do the thing. Antimatter bomb so far away up in the mountains. God. Gosh. That's silly. It's a silly thing. Nobody would use an antimatter bomb to just get down a few feet. This just makes no sense.
Sam, so Hartman told you all about the lake. How the attack that created it changed his life forever. Not only did he lose his family, he very nearly.
I'm just gonna... I'll come back. Wait, I can't come back, though. I mean, I can come back after I put down a whole one. But then I won't be able to come back after putting down the second one. I'm gonna have to go up here. Honestly, maybe I should. Can I even see that point? Where is it? Okay, well, I'm gonna put one up at the top of this anyways. Since you're bored, see you later. Yeah, no, I get it. I know I'm boring. There's only 7 people here, so obviously I'm not exactly the most entertaining person ever.
Construction complete.
Thanks, Freya. I wonder if I can put this thing up on this one. It will still see my... Doesn't look like it. No, obstacle detected. All a matter of preference? Nah. I've played plenty of games, KV, where I've had large audiences of those games. But I'm not as exciting as how I used to be. People don't like me as much as they used to. Just the way it is. And then this is getting annoying. Hey, what's up, Mine69? How are you doing, man? Okay, so clearly I'm gonna have to deliver this stuff and then just take up grenades and whatnot, because I clearly am not gonna get through there without having a bunch of BT firepower. This looks like an intriguing game. It's a pretty awesome game. Indeed. I just realized that I need to make a delivery. I need to go all the way back down there now just so that I can pick up the delivery for the geologist so that I can use... So that I could even just... So that I can... even use it. I can't even use any of it. I won't be able to put down anything until I deliver that stuff to the geologist. And I don't have anything on him because he won't connect to the UCA. Not unless I'm delivering him those items. Oh my word. This is why I built roads. This is why my first goal in the other parts were to build roads, and now we're playing a part of the game where all the roads that I ever built mean nothing. So literally all the roads I spent all game building mean nothing. So essentially I spent a long time to just build roads when all it led me was that the rest of the game is right here. So I built all these roads and I did all the side missions while building the roads, and then it's just end of the game pretty much. I'm just PG, what do you mean? I don't even want to play this. Story was interesting, but I'm losing. I just don't want to have to climb up there again for like the 10th time just to lose again. So annoying. I can't take a breather, mine. I don't have any green, but thank you.
Keep on keeping on.
I don't even want to play this, guys. Not after having to redo what I just did like 5 times. That's just annoying as fuck to me. What's up, Cherish? I'll try to take a breather for you, mine. Yeah, there's nothing in there. I'm alright there, Cherish. Thanks for joining. Go get some and come back. I have 0 monies to do so. If I were to check my bank account, I might even be negative. What? I have $15. Which is about to be like $5 once I return the game. Yeah. Yeah, I have nothing. Zip, zitch, zilp, zitch, zilch, zip, nada, nothing. Things over and over and over again. Catalina, it's not about having to do. It's. I'm not giving up on the game. I'm just not in the mood to try it right now. I'm just not. I just climbed that mountain 4 times. And each time I had to go back and restart from where I just was. Like 4 times in a row. That is aggravating to me. Like, and it's just gonna happen 2 more times or 3 more times. Because I'm just not in the mindset for it right now. And yeah. I'm just gonna continue to get more flustered with it, and then get more upset and more flustered, and then make more mistakes, and then it'll just devolve, and I'll just get more and more upset about my inability to freaking do something. Anywho, I don't know if I want to I don't know if I want to play anything. Go and chill. Don't feel bad for me. You're okay. Well, mine, the only way it ever gets better in my case is when I make it better. It gets hard to just keep on doing that, though. Okay, here we go. Here's somebody who's starting up their very first bit. He was
Okay. Where do we gotta go? We gotta go here.
He just started up this game.
Okay, so we can place a marker. Marker placed. Okay, cool.
He's just starting his game. Yeah, indeed. Indeed.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to play with settings to figure out on games like this that utilize surround.
Okay. Well, Let me go ahead and just give you guys the thingy here. Did you guys want to do a raid at least? Do a raid to somebody else who's playing this game, because I know you guys want to continue watching this game. I just need a bowl or something, maybe. And maybe I'll be fine. Anywho. Thanks for hanging out, guys. We're gonna go do a raid over Slayer Dan. There's his link, guys. Okay. Thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and being here. You guys are pretty awesome. There's Freya with the raid. Thank you so much, Freya, on that raid, for leading that raid. It's really awesome of you. Thank you. There's Cherish Haven. There's a me. There's Mine69. Thanks, guys. You guys are awesome. I will see you guys later tonight or tomorrow. Thanks for joining. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks, KB. Have a great night, guys. And toodaloo.